Good morning everyone, and thank you once again for tuning into my channel. Wait, before you take that Coca-Cola drink, let's try out these two recipes and I know you are going to love it. So relax and enjoy this video. So for the first recipe, we'll measure out 50 grams of butter or margarine in a bowl and 60 grams of whole egg. Okay, now we're going to separate the egg yolk of this 60-gram whole egg from the albumin. So you add the egg yolk to the butter and then you keep the egg albumin or the egg white separate. Now to the egg yolk, add 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, half teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon white vinegar, 1/8 teaspoon of salt, and 1/3 cup or 50 grams of Coca-Cola drink. So you set this aside and then you whisk the egg white till stiff peak. Okay, so while you whisk this egg white, you're going to add extra 1 teaspoon of white vinegar to this egg white to make it extra stiff. Yeah. Once you are done whisking the egg white, you keep this aside and then back to our egg yolk mixture. You're going to whisk everything thoroughly so that everything mixes so well. Then to that you'll be adding about 90 grams of sifted all-purpose flour. You can also use a cake flour, it works out fine. So you mix everything thoroughly just as you see me doing in the video. So after mixing everything, it's going to be light and creamy. So at this point, we'll be adding about 20 grams, extra 20 grams of Coca-Cola drink. This is to help to loosen up the batter, okay, so that it's going to give us the consistency and the texture we want. Once you are done, you mix or you fold in the egg white, the whisked egg white into the batter that you have already made. Okay, so you fold in the egg white into this batter and you are ready to bake this cake. Honestly, this is one of the tastiest and amazing cake you will ever love to try all the time. Yeah. So you grease your baking pan, line with a baking paper, and then transfer this batter into this. Tap the base of the pan on your work surface to ease out air and loosen out the batter, and then you bake. So I baked this in my preheated oven at 160 degrees C for 50 minutes. The taste of this cake was awesome. Believe me, when you try it, you're going to know what I'm talking about. For the second recipe, in a bowl, we measure out 120 grams of all-purpose flour. You can use bread flour also for this recipe. Half teaspoon of salt, half tablespoon of brown sugar, 1/8 teaspoon cinnamon powder, half teaspoon or 2 grams of instant dry yeast, 80 grams of Coca-Cola drink. Yeah, because this recipe is basically for Coca-Cola drink. Yes, so before you drink that Coca-Cola soft drink, make these recipes and you will love the outcome. Okay, so you're going to add this Coca-Cola drink gradually to make a soft dough. Now once you have your batter this way, you add in about 8 grams of butter or margarine. So this will also help to soften the butter more and give you that supple dough that you are looking for. Transfer this onto your lightly flour work surface and knead with your hands. If you have machine, you can also use your machine to knead this, fine. But here I used my hands because I want to use my hands to teach you guys. Yeah. So you use your hands to knead this till it's soft and stretchy. Basically, attend the window pane test. Cover this dough and let it rest for up to 30 minutes. And after 30 minutes, take out the dough and then transfer onto a lightly flour work surface, and you just going to knead the dough a little, flatten out the dough, then cut it into your desired shapes and sizes you want. If you also want to just bake it straight up, fine, but I just decided to cut my own into 4 equal parts and then mold into smaller or mini balls. Transfer into my grease round pan. Then I was ready to cover this dough and let it proof or ferment for 1 to 2 hours. So after about 1 hour 30 minutes to 2 hours, my dough will proof and I'll be ready to bake the dough. Guys, my dough is ready. It has proven so well after about 2 hours, and then I baked this in my preheated oven at 180 degrees for 25 minutes. My bread came out so soft and delicious, as you can see from the video. So make your cake, make your bread, enjoy. Thanks for watching and see you guys in my next video. Till then, bye bye.